All right, moments ago, I noticed this on that PG app from the great writer, reporter Jerry Dulac. Here's the headline. The misery, warmer weather has Oakmont back to its regular, brutal self. And I actually heard some of these comments, but I want to share them with you from his article in the PG. Rory McIlroy called it a big brute. Dustin Johnson said it's the hardest course he's ever played. But this is the one I saw. Bryson DeChambeau went a step further and proclaimed it the hardest in the world. John Rahm said, an extreme challenge it is, where a lot of bad things are going to happen. Bottom line is, no trees, no water, and yet it is regarded as maybe the hardest course in the world. The words of Jerry Dulac. All right, so Mr. Dulac and others who will be covering this, our own sports director, Jeff Hathorne, Paul Alexander, who for many years made his living doing an incredible job covering sports. Those are the sports journalists, but I am the entertainer. I am a fan. I will paint a picture on why golf is so special and why Oakmont means everything to me. Yeah, I've worn many hats, even a golf hat or two, and about 30 years ago, I rolled in with my TV crew for the very first time to Oakmont, have been there many times since. And Bob Ford, very hospitable. Devin Gee has always been as hospitable. But let me describe to you how I loved golf up until that time, but fell madly in love with it once again by setting foot on that track of golf. Yes, I believe the most prestigious course anywhere in the world. You can match it up against anyone, even St. Andrews. There is no place like Oakmont. You know, I've often wondered what it was like with King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table during that very unique time in our world's history. I have looked at professional golfers as though they were members of that round table because they're just different. They walk different, they act different, they talk different. Their confidence is so extreme that you just would like a little bit of it to carry you the rest of the way through your very mundane, normal life. The pressure that goes on being a professional golfer week after week, we only hear of those who become very successful, but never hear about those who are just trying to make the cut, to get from one tour event to the next. No, they don't have a private jet. They basically drive themselves, and they stay in that Motel 6 where they leave a light on for them. It is still one of the most difficult sports to play, to be a part of, nerve-wracking to say the least, and when you are under that microscope, there is none bigger. These men who play professional golf and will be at Oakmont in western Pennsylvania in our backyard through Sunday are some of the coolest people in the world. And when you're cool like that, the only comparison I can make it is something as noble as a night at the round table with King Arthur.